The galaxy is currently giving us literally anything we ask for in order to save them. And what that means is we have to build up a massive fleet to save the galaxy. But whilst we're building up this massive fleet, we've decided to switch to becoming a supremacist-focused diplomatic stance, meaning our diplomatic weight from fleet power has just doubled. So that means our overall diplomatic power is now 10,000. What this means is whatever we say goes in the galactic community. So, congratulations, you have just welcomed in the Senate himself, who will be making the overriding decisions for the galactic community. It's going to be good.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the Content Creator Cold War. We're going to unmute in Discord, and everyone's going to be joining us to say hello. So I will unmute. At the moment, everybody's just finishing their pre-streams and everything, and getting ready to bring you all up to date with the state of the galaxy as things are right now, so that you know what's going on. Right now, the Khan has popped. We set it quite early. And the Khan has popped and has emerged from their territory, and as you can see, a lot of our players have had to take the knee. There has been a concerted effort across the galaxy to push some alloys towards the Spiff & Co. to as one of the last bastions of freedom, to try and free everybody. The Anthill mob did get released, but has had to take the knee again, because, yes. So what species aren't the Khan? We currently have not bending the knee. We have the Spiff & Co., led by today Spiffing Brit, and yesterday was played by Stefan. We have the Council of Ornithar, played by Lambert. We have the Enigmatic Roses Confederation, played by Enigmatic Rose. We have the Ultra Snork Believers Inc., played by Gaming FTL, the Reapers, played by No Virtue, and the Dividius Overcast, played by Karumba, who haven't taken the knee so far. So, hello everybody, welcome along.
I feel like you're implying servitude on my behalf that doesn't exist.
Oh no, that's a valid point. I apologise. I'm sorry, that's me being colourblind. I'm really sorry.
What sort of subservient weak-willed empire do you take me for, DJ?
Yeah, no, I accept that. I was wrong. You are clearly not subservient to the Khan. That was me being colourblind. I do apologise. But hello, everybody. Welcome along to day 2. It's day 2 of the Content Creator Cold War. Right, so I'm going to unpause. We're going to start off at slowest and let the first month tick over at slowest. And then we'll be increasing the speed on up. So you can all get your stuff going and do things as of now. So, everyone, how do you feel? Are you ready for the second day?
Very.
I'm scared.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Slightly petrified.
Slightly petrified?
Yeah,
Peaceful
we've
brain.
decided that the sub heading for today's stream is what does death taste like? Is it going to taste of tea? Is it going to taste of Reaper? What is it going to taste?
I mean, if Spiff's involved, it's going to taste of tea.
It's gonna smell like burnt hot dog, though.
It's all gonna be fine.
It's fine, Kuma. There's still an entire 2-star systems between you and the Horde. It's probably fine.
You might not have noticed.
So how much money? How many alloys do I have to pay someone?
As many as you want. You know, how much
That
do you
goes-
value? How much do you value the freedom
How
of the
much do you
galaxy?
how much do you want the priority experience of me liberating your home systems? That's what you have to look at.
You can pay the Brits some money, or you can give the Reapers and avoid being killed by later.
Oh, a new player enters the fold.
But can we trust the Reapers?
No, you cannot trust me.
Can you trust? Please choose honest. Can you trust Spiff Covo?
Interesting.
You totally
Yes.
cannot trust me either.
Spiff, can the Spiff & Co. be trusted?
Yes, we are just humble merchants who, as you can probably hear from the kettle in the background, are currently just busy brewing tea. We're just, we want to live and relax and just vibe with the universe, as well as just drink copious amounts of tea. And if at the moment the universe's overall vibe levels are being destroyed by a great Khan, don't worry, we're going to step up to the job and we're going to save everyone, provided they pay enough money for it. And we're going to liberate the entire known galaxy. And when the inevitable endgame crisis comes, we will be there to stand with the galaxy or hide behind our defenses and sell tea to the endgame crisis. It's up to you to decide. Thank you very much. DJ.
Well, I, for one, agree with and accept our new tea selling masters.
Thank you.
Or you can accept your new overlords.
I say why
We'll
not
talk
both?
about that.
So I sent money allies to both of them.
Okay,
There you go.
interesting.
Playing both sides of the field there.
Yeah, just sit on the midpoint. That works.
Yeah.
Whatever floats you.
I'm sure that will work out fine for you all.
The Sirakoth entity just wants to not have its tree destroyed.
I mean, that seems fair. Right, so everybody, at this point, I will let you all head to your individual channels. Rose, you're in charge of speed. If and when you want to start speeding things up, feel free.
Take
Instead of
over,
4 folks.
so-
For those about to die, I salute you.
So first of all, hello to Spiff and hello to Stefan, who's muted at the moment.
Hello.
Say hi, Stefan. I've been hearing mutterings that you two have a plan.
Oh, we've got more than just a plan. We've got the best plan, the only plan, the plan to save the entire known universe. Because at the moment, the galaxy is currently giving us literally anything we ask for in order to save them. And what that means is we have to build up a massive fleet to save the galaxy. But whilst we're building up this massive fleet, we've decided to switch to becoming a supremacist-focused diplomatic stance, meaning our diplomatic weight from fleet power has just doubled. So that means our overall diplomatic power is now 10,000. What this means is whatever we say goes in the galactic community. So, congratulations, you have just welcomed in the Senate himself, who will be making the overriding decisions for the galactic community. It's going to be good.
And the fact that they're about to form the Galactic Council, that's in no way worrying for them at all.
The
is
Galactic
it?
Council is just a sham to provide more power to the overarching megalord that is myself.
So are you happy with the state of the Spiffin Empire that you've been handed from Stefan yesterday?
Oh, he's managed it all very well. The min-maxing of the economy is just downright beautiful. He definitely knows what he's doing, and yep, he's handed it to someone who will either take it and win the game or take it and do something absolutely terrible with it. But it's just one of those things you're gonna have to discover as and when it happens.
This is going to be beautiful, I suspect. Your plan is very much to become the Senate here. This is your intention, is it?
I don't even need to plan it. It's kind of already just happened, if I'm honest. So, yeah, things are looking good at the moment. Things are looking very good.
So, there is one minor road bump in your plan, though, isn't there?
What would that minor road bump be? I haven't been introduced to it.
You owe quite a few diplomatic favours to Acebec.
Apparently I do.
Yeah.
Apparently someone last week decided that some diplomatic favors would be in order. So yes, diplomatic favors do exist and will probably have to be given back to Acebec at some point.
Yes, that's yes, that allows him to put quite a lot of diplomatic weight in when he chooses to, doesn't it?
Yes, it would seem that way.
So obviously, I think it's safe to say, like with Acebec yesterday, most people probably know you and your content, but in case they don't, would you mind telling everybody a little bit about yourself, your content, where they can find you, all of that good stuff, please, sir?
So yeah, I just literally exploit games on YouTube. You can literally search in the word spiffing and I come up. And I will have a couple of Stellaris videos coming soon if you want to know how to play the new DLC in a unique fashion, which the game developers intended. That is what I will be focused.
I'm sure nothing can possibly go wrong. Everything's going to be perfectly balanced.
It's perfectly balanced. Yeah, I've really struggled to find anything to break, so don't you worry, guys.
It's going to be completely fine, I'm sure.
Completely fine.
I'm sure it won't have anyone at the office tearing their hair out, or well, not at the office, in their quarantine at the moment, working from home, but tearing their hair out.
The Paradox-approved quarantine center. Yeah.
But still, you started out sort of content-wise with quite a lot of Stellaris stuff back in the day, didn't you?
Yeah, I started out with a fair bit of Stellaris stuff. Started out with a bunch of Hearts of Iron 4 stuff. All the lovely Paradox games. They're great fun. A bunch of fun content to be had there. I had a lovely time. But yeah, now it's just all about finding strange ways to break games, and it doesn't matter what the game is. But Paradox games, they're always a very solid game to come back to. But just because I enjoy them, I've just played so much EU4 in my spare time. It's terrible.
Yeah. So with today and the event and everything, you have been sort of dumped in halfway through, but as you've said, you've been given a good empire by Stefan, and alongside that, you and Stefan seem to have worked out a proper plan beforehand, and you guys are enacting it.
Yes.
Have you revealed your secret goal?
We haven't. We were considering if it might be a good idea to, for the sole reason that all it takes is one person in Twitch chat to go and start bombarding it to everyone else in the galaxy. But there could be an argument to be had for letting everyone else know of what needs to be done. Well, what we want to pass through at least. Not whether anyone else in the galaxy wants to pass it through, but they just need to understand that deep down we care about everyone. And all that matters for us and our peoples is that everyone is happy. Whether they want to be happy or not is a different matter, but they just have to be happy.
So, perfectly timed. I've just paused the game because now we're about to hit our first Senate session.
Lovely. I think I know how this one's going to go because it doesn't really matter what they've...
Well, again, you say that, but A-Spec's got those...
Senate time.
It is Senate time. A-Spec has those... Freak, could you start bouncing through channels and letting people know that it's
absolutely.
Senate time? Thank you very much. This is definitely going to be one of those times where we get everyone together. But you say that you're sure the way this is gonna go. I think A-Spec has some say in that.
A-Spec does have some say in that, but yeah. I also do have 40k fleet strength, which was prized to liberate A-Spec's land. But of course, you know, if A-Spec has other ideas and he wants those fleets to be sent elsewhere, that's entirely up to him.
Hello.
I want a continued good relationship.
So, hi A-Spec. Hi.
Hello,
everybody.
what's going on? Hello, thank you, dear speaker. What can I do for...
So, welcome to the nth session of the Galactic Senate. Can anyone remember?
Not been counting?
Can anyone remember what number we got up to yesterday?
I think it's 4.
It's 4 I think this is 5th. I get the. Hang on, no, I can actually wait. This is actually. What ones have we got? How many resolutions do we have in?
4, 5, 6. 5. I count it as 6.
6. So this would be the 7th Galactic Senate. There you go. Apparently.
Hello. I'm not late. I'm fashionably late.
It's fine. It's fine. Right. So everybody, we're going to do this fairly quickly because we've got a lot of content to get through today. So, don't ramble on. If you ramble on, the speaker will be hauling you off of stage. That would be me. A-Spec.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Please, would you let us know how you feel about the formation of the Galactic Council? Go, A-Spec.
Whilst okay, bros, it's just super relaxing over here, and we just want to ride the rock all day long. But we do feel that the rock must be ridden together as a group of people, and we just want to chill out and hang on the beach, man. It's just so awesome. So at the moment, in the current situation, I'm voting nay.
Interesting. So A-Spec is opposing the motion. Okay, Karumba.
Well, we're having garbled messages from our leader at the moment. I'm not quite entirely sure what's going on with him. He seems a little confused. But at the moment, the last message we had was, no, we will not be bound by the ridiculous nonsense of anyone else, such as Spiffco. Nay.
Okay. Dark Insanities?
We've been thinking on this one for a while. We have concluded, given how generally unruly and divergent this entire galaxy of lunatics is, that having a more focused guiding hand of the most influential would be beneficial. and would serve as a moderating influence on the excesses of some of the more T-related empires within this galaxy.
Excellent. So you're saying yes. Rose?
I am in full support of anything that makes us work together against this threat and any other possible threats that may strike against this galaxy.
Josh?
Yay.
I don't know, honestly. I'm not too keen on having both Spiffco and the Reapers on the council. There's a lot of confusing and possibly apocalyptic style people on there. So not that it matters, but I'm going to say no.
Okay. Lambert?
As the one who voted to enact this, who proposed this initial motion, I will be supporting it. Anything to take down the threat of the Great Khan and give power to the people best suited to do that, I'm in favor.
Okay. Max?
The Holy Hot Dog Conglomerate, it believes in free commerce and open market, and we believe that centralizing power of the Galactic Council would be a vast mistake, especially putting that hands into what may be the galaxy's most aggressive seller of tea products. We vote against.
Here.
Niku?
Yeah. Do as you please, space friends.
No virtue.
The sooner you accept your overlords, the quicker this will get over with.
Oh God, Obsidian Ant.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with this. Good idea, everyone. Everyone should help each other out.
Mordaith, the Hive.
The Galactic Council would make up of Spiffco, the Reapers, and the Institute of Martial Excellence, also known as the only war criminal currently known to the galaxy.
Administrative
We're all right
error,
with
thank
this
you.
diverse group ruling the galaxy. We feel that that'll keep things in stasis.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Spiff.
So this is, of course, coming all down to the big 11k diplomatic power, really. I could choose to side with the opponents, and there is no Galactic Council, or I could choose to support, and Aspect could try and overdo it, or whatever. We are going to try and support it for the sole reason that we want to have the best interests of the community at heart, and part of that is supporting the Galactic Council. Even though we will be on it, we just want to use it to pass reforms which will benefit all people in the Galactic Council, not just the economic overlords like ourselves, but also those who want to focus on science and harmony. You name it, we're going to help you guys out. If you have any requests whilst we're on the council, give me a shout. We'll try and get it passed through nice and quickly. That's how we stand.
There we go.
May
If
I
you
raise a point of order?
Yes.
Niku is not part of the galactic community at the moment, as far as I can tell.
I don't know what you're talking about. Moving swiftly on. So if you'll all put your votes in, I will be unpausing. This seems to have passed.
Yeah, it looks like an accident.
So, the Galactic Council has been formed, ladies and gentlemen. We
This
have
is a front to freedom and equality and free commerce of this galaxy.
we have the first
Agreed.
we have the first election of the Galactic Council in 150 days.
I would like to also point out I technically abstained from that vote, so if anything goes wrong here, it's not my...
Things are definitely happening. The Galactic Council is going to be formed. And interestingly, this galaxy seems to be allowing the race that we have declared is the endgame crisis to join the council. I'm sure that'll be fine, right? Having a galactically genocidal race on the council. There's going to be no problems with this. I'm sure of it. There might be problems with this.
Hello.
Hello there, Aspec. How are you?
What can I do for you? How are you doing today, DJ?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm trying to figure out how I can galactic for the Galactic Council.
How you can up your diplomatic weight, was that?
Well, it's right now it's in recess, but when is the when is the vote?
Apologies.
The vote is on now.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
Oh.
It's not clear on how to get to the vote screen for it.
There isn't a vote screen. It's the empires with the 3 highest diplomatic weight will be put into the council. So at the moment, it would be the Spiff and Co., the Reapers, and the Institute of Martial Excellence.
We need to do something about that.
And there we go. The Galactic Council has been formed. The Reapers,
oh, there it is.
Yep, the Reapers, the Institute of Martial Excellence, and the Spiff and Co. are the Galactic Council.
And I believe then in 10 years' time, we get the vote again, correct?
Yes, that is 7,000 days, so 20 years.
Okay. It's a long time.
I'm sure it'll be fine, right?
Sure.
And you might be able to change that. I'm not sure if that's one of the things you can change about the Galactic Council.
Oh, you mean to change the vote time for the Galactic?
No. The Council has a set time, but you can also have the veto power, change the Council size to make it larger or smaller.
Oh, I love democracy.
And you can also, of course, have permanent seats on the Council.
Of course there could be permanent seats on the Council. Why wouldn't there be permanent seats on the Council?
I do wonder how long it'll take the Spiff and Co. to decide that they should have a permanent seat on the Council. I suspect that might happen. So, how are things for the Rock Riders today?
I just managed to stabilize the economy, which is always good. But yeah, the problem is, man, we need to get some more admin capacity, which is currently a little bit down the crapper, which is slightly unfortunate. We're gonna need to do some work here on some of our worlds to swap pops around. But at least, hey, we got clone vats everywhere now, so we are growing pops like crazy.
So that's obviously helped, because that's one of the big downsides of playing a Lithoid race, obviously, isn't it? It's that growth
Correct. And I also just managed to find Fenhabanes, which is the first League capital world.
So it's Relic World, isn't it?
Correct.
These days, yeah, it's a ruined Ecumenopolis rather than just a straight Ecumenopolis.
Correct.
But still, that's something you can convert over in time. And that'll allow you to really push up that alloy production if you can get your mineral production up.
Well, right? I'm more interested in economic production in this particular case.
Okay, interesting. So, how do you feel about the fact that we're currently 9 years from the endgame crisis trigger?
Yeah, well, the endgame crisis trigger may be in 9 years, but it's still going to take 50 years for it actually to spawn. So
yep, accurate. This is entirely true. So it's not like we're going to have the 5x crisis drop on us in 9 years. But
correct.
So what do you think? Do you think?
Oh, we're all boned. If we're all going to die horribly.
You don't think this galaxy can put up enough military power to defeat a 5x crisis?
I don't think so, no.
Not in that time.
Correct.
Interesting. Okay. So you are aware that this is what No Virtue plays as her standard single player rule set?
Oh, really? As the Reapers?
Well, whenever she plays, whatever she plays.
Well, right now her fleet power is completely overwhelming. Her technology and
her technology is what? Sorry, you broke up for it.
Both fleet power and technology is overwhelming. Economy is a bit bad, so we'll see.
Yes, I mean, a lot like Stefan, No Virtue is a total min-max player, so it doesn't surprise me. And as well, let's be real.
Spiff is now synthetic.
Interesting. That's interesting.
That was to be expected, though.
So, well, here you go. There's a topic of conversation immediately. What's your favourite of the 3 Ascensions, and why?
My favorite is, I would say, Psionic, because of the storyline that's attached to it. But from a pure mechanical gameplay point of view, the best one by far is the synthetic one, because it's just so incredibly powerful. So it's something that you really, if you're playing the game quite a lot and you want to min-max, then synthetic is really the way to go. So that's basically that.
So my favorite is the genetic tree because of clone vats combined with the fertile trait and the fact that I like to keep the two sources of growth. I like to have the robots alongside the organic growth and have those two separate sources. And then what I tend to do is I tend to focus my organic race on research and my robots on gaining me resources.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that tends to be my preferred method. I know a few people who really go the psionic route an awful lot. And although it's very, by its nature, the psionic route's more RNG based. When it's done right, my God, that's powerful.
Indeed.
And yeah, it's really interesting how, like someone in the chat's just said, as void dwellers, I'd probably go bio. That's another thing that now will get taken into account, right? What origin have you got, and what ascension fits that origin best? What's going to tie into that best?
Yeah, it's the same thing with lithoids, because lithoids don't really work well with the joys that is, with robots, I think, because of the growth penalties. But still, it's always an option, right?
Yeah. And now that you can add the fertile trait to lithoids, that's something I'm really interested in playing around with. I think that's going to be something that will greatly increase the scope of what you can do with lithoids.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is something I want to see. I like that the guys in development have decided that they want to add more depth to stuff that's already there.
Yeah, that's kind of what we want to see, right? More stuff to play around with. That's definitely what everybody wants.
So, have you seen what's on the Senate floor at the moment? How do you feel about what's on the Senate floor?
I haven't actually looked yet because I'm a little bit busy at the moment. So I was
I'll
trying
read
to
it
figure
to
out.
you. I'll read it to you. Greater than ourselves. First of all, this unlocks an edict that encourages unemployed workers and simple drone pops to voluntarily resettle themselves to suitable planets with jobs and housing within our empire.
So it's automatic. It's automatic.
Exactly, which is quite nice. However, it has a downside.
Well, what's the downside there?
Basic subsistence and stratified economy living standards are banned. Chattel slavery, livestock, and grid amalgamation slavery types are banned.
Oh. Guess I'm gonna need to change some rates here. Give me a second.
just as a warning that that's a thing that might be happening.
Yeah, sure.
I love how on my screen, because I've got you observed at the moment, it had "we are currently in breach of this galactic law," and that just disappeared as you changed your living standards.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to make sure that you can get everything sorted out. But yeah, DJ, how's things with you?
Oh, you broke up right. You broke off right at the end there, but.
How's the galaxy in general doing right now?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? The Reaper has the Khan has definitely shaken up galactic politics. I think that's very safe to say. The Spiff and Co are out doing their thing, just generally getting on with some attempts at liberating people.
Well, Spiff and Co has a bigger problem at their board.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they do. That looks quite scary, actually.
Yeah, that is very scary. That's bigger than what they have.
They do now have a 20.6 defense base in there, though. So
yeah, but they're it's heavily damaged.
Yep, it's they've obviously just taken a bit of a beating.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah, that's gonna be very, very interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious how that particular scenario is going to develop. By the way, do you mind if...
Oh, do I mind if you...
Open the L gates?
No, if you want to open the L gates, you open the L gates. And I'm really sorry, I think your detection setting on Discord might be a tiny bit too high.
No, well, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah, so if I ask you to repeat anything, I do apologise. It's just where your detection thing is cutting out every now and then.
Yeah, well, it's a shame, but that's what we have to do sometimes.
Yep. Oh yeah. As long as you don't mind that occasionally I'll go, sorry, what was that?
No,
Then
that's
we're all
perfectly
good. What I'm going to try and do today is just spend a bit longer with each of you once, rather than as with yesterday where I was quickly cycling through everyone. Today I just want to spend a bit longer with each of you.
Well,
See how everything's
I
going.
appreciate you as well, there, buddy. That's great.
It's been, as a serious thing, it's been a wonderful thing to see all of you guys joining in like this, and everyone's really gotten involved. They've really lent into what their races are about, and they've lent into the politics side of things. And I think we are showcasing quite nicely what the galactic community really can add to a game of Stellaris, whether that be single player or multiplayer. But obviously in multiplayer where everyone, oh, here we go. Lots of Carnate fleets just appeared in that system.
Oh no, is it going to be enough though? That is the the fleet is dead.
Oh dear.
The station is dying.
Oh dear.
I'm afraid Spiff is going to need to submit.
The hope of the galaxy. And there they go.
Well, and now the system has been taken.
F's in chat.
Yeah, clearly. That's. Can I get some F's in chat here, guys? Because that was pretty sad.
That was a serious F's in chat moment. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not good news for the galaxy, is it?
Well, it depends if the Khan is going to die. It usually takes about 20 years. God, my entire... Okay, oh, that's cool. Yeah, it just takes about 20 years for the Khan to die. It's going to happen sooner or later. It's just a case of when at this point.
Right.
So I'm not too concerned. It's going to happen sooner or later, but yeah.
Although what happens afterwards will be interesting.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, so now where does the weight lie? Who is the defender of the galaxy now? I mean, next up in their line of sight is really the Council of Ornithar, if Spiff has to submit.
Well, the AI focuses on the biggest next target, and of course the Spiff is now gone.
Yep.
So the AI will start focusing on, again, the next target, which is the next biggest fleet in the game, which could be
the Reapers.
Enigmatic Rose or the Council or the Reapers in this particular case. So we'll see.
It's the Reapers.
Okay. Well, they don't have I don't think they have a straight route to the Reapers. So
yeah, they'd have to go through. They would have to go through the Council of Ornithar. That hasn't changed the Diplo weight for Spiff and Co. too much. Although, to be honest with you, because their fleet was cruisers, didn't actually lose, and I suspect they also retreated early in that battle. They didn't lose too many ships.
That I do not know.
Their fleet's fairly healthy. They have one of the strongest fleets in the galaxy still. So
where are they, in their capital system or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was saying something about having 40k fleet power in total. So
it's this is all going to get more and more interesting. The Reapers are certainly marshalling their forces. It will take a serious attempt by the Khan to get into the Reapers system.
When is the end date, by the way, for the next step?
You mean when does No Virtue get to start having fun?
Correct.
Hour 7, the final hour of the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's in it's about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
You mentioned something yesterday that stuff is afoot in terms of somewhat cheeky stuff. Can you divulge a little bit more?
Cheeky stuff to do with what in specific?
What the Reaper's secret goal is?
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh.
Not even a hint.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Just know that the Reaper's secret goal is a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
It's more fun than yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll see about that. Okay.
Yeah. Of all of the secret goals that I've done, I think the Reapers is the one I'm most proud of.
Okay. Well, I'm curious to see what it's going to be.
I hope it will be a moment that will be good for everyone. I think it's going to be enjoyable.
Also, have you seen this spaghetti that is the Khan's?
Yes, it's to be honest with you, the Bordigora is becoming slightly unsettling.
It is rather disgusting.
Yeah, it is. You're contributing to that, though.
What do you mean?
I don't see that bit down south of yours, your little boomerang down south.
Oh, well, that's the only... I had to get to that relic world.
But Bordigor. Just Bordigor, A-Spec. You're guilty.
Why are you mad, bro? Why are you so mad?
I find you guilty of Bordigor.
Yeah, well, go to Johan and go...
So, what way are you going to go on this, then? Are you going to support this one? I'm guessing by the fact you changed your laws, you're going to support this one.
Yes, because I also have the highest amount of pops in the galaxy, I believe.
Interesting. So this would definitely benefit
you. You can confirm that for me. I'm sitting at 380 pops, so I don't know whether or not that is.
Death to the Great Khan. The Great Khan is dead.
Oh, have we killed the Great Khan already?
What? As you killed him? What?
I think he choked on a bone, actually. I heard rumors that maybe he...
I can kill the Khan.
Don't worry. And it had
Great Khan. The Great
This
Khan
is
dead.
ridiculous. This
and he killed
same
himself.
With about the hot dog from the Lamberts. Can we give it a rest? We know that our hot dogs are perfect, grade A meat.
I'm giving you all the credit for your hot dogs being so bad they killed the Khan.
Let me go kill the Khan.
The Khan was so addicted to the hot dogs. He
Order!
Lambert, have you seen
Order!
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, right. So, everybody, we are here at the Galactic Senate to vote whether or not the galactic law greater than ourselves will be enacted. This unlocks an edict which will encourage unemployed workers to move over to places where there are jobs awaiting for them. However, it will also make basic subsistence, stratified economy, chattel slavery, livestock, and grid amalgamation slavery types will all be banned by galactic law. As always, we'll be going through you all in alphabetical order. Please keep it short and sweet. And we will be hearing from all of you to see whether or not you're going to be supporting this very important resolution. So, starting at the top, A. Spiff.
Yes, thank you. Allows me to speak first here. Hello. We are supporting Greater Than Ourselves, and we are here with a limited offer. If you also wish to support Greater Than Ourselves, not that it particularly matters because we will pass it through, but you should support it for the sole reason that if you are a economy which relies on basic subsistence or a stratified economy or chattel slavery, you name it, don't worry guys, we understand that this was your way of doing things and we're here to help you reform for the better. For that reason, we're going to be lowering the cost of consumer goods on the galactic market by just selling a metric ton of them. If you need any support, shoot us a trade deal, we'll help your economy out, don't you worry. Anything you need, we'll give it to you for the right price, and also if you're just desperate and your economy would crash otherwise, because we want your empire to keep running.
So, A-Spec. Hang on, Josh. I find you in breach of galactic law.
Whoa. If Spiff can do it, then I can name myself 1, 2, 3. Josh.
Galactic Council has denouncement powers, yes?
Yeah, right.
No, wait. I'll change it back.
Right, so moving on. A-Spec, what would you like to say about this law, please?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, bro. Wow. Oh, man. Greater Than Ourselves, having everybody not being like eating scraps and like hot dogs. That's like super awesome. Like riding the rock's totally the way to go. You can't ride the rock when you're just on basic subsistence, man. Stratified economy. We all just want to be equal. It's going to be good. Slavery sucks. Yeah, I vote yay on this one.
Karumba.
I want to speak at the end, if that's okay. We've got confusing messages coming through from our leader.
That is not okay. You speak now
Well-
or forever hold your peace.
It's hard to come up to a decision because we can't hear over the sound of champagne corks popping and prawn sandwiches being dropped. We're getting confusing messages, but we thought that we would be opposing this because, you know, we rely on the great 1,000-year dedication of the Colvin sub and what they have done
so
for our great
at this point, you're being hauled off of the stage, yay or nay?
We're going to say yay.
Dark Insanity.
First, a formal notification that my previous administrative error has been rectified and I am no longer in breach of any galactic law. Second, we have decided to support this on the basis that our working population is generally extremely happy, and we don't get complaints from anyone. And also because we don't use any of those living standards or slavery types, we don't go in for slavery, we're not authoritarian, we're fine with this, so we have decided to support said measure.
Excellent. Enigmatic Rose.
We are egalitarian and we support equality for all. And slavery, livestock, people are not food. All of that should be illegal and banned. We support this.
Excellent. Next up is Josh is sad now.
Yeah. Well, I am sad, but I'm happy for this vote to go through because Greater Than Ourselves provides us an opportunity to pay our workers more so that they can afford premium trunk polish so that you can be prepared for the great sneeze when it washes across the galaxy and everyone is at peace with each other. Buy trunk polish now. Follow me on Stellagram.
And next up is Lambert.
When we were given sentience, we were given the gift of egalitarianism and equality. And of course, we want to extend that to the rest of the galaxy as well. Chattel slavery is an abomination, and people are not food. They are especially not hot dogs. I want to make that perfectly clear. We are wholeheartedly in support of this motion.
And Max?
While we resent the comments from before, the Cardine people have always been free. They're free today, and they will be free for eternity. We support this motion as well.
And speaking for the Hive, Mr. Freak. Either?
The Hive would abstain from this vote at this time.
Okay. Niku.
Are you talking to me? Sorry, I'm cooking right now. Sorry. Bye.
No virtue.
Happiness of workers is irrelevant. Only absolution is necessary.
Obsidian Ant.
The ant colony is happy for all its workers to be happy. I think that makes perfectly good sense. So, ants support it.
So there we go. This is getting railroaded through. This seems to be happening. Oh, we have a special motion being put forward before the Senate. Go, Josh.
Yes. A special motion to allow me to do my job as mediator in conflicts and diplomatic discussions. It requires me to be independent and not beholden to any group so that everyone is assured I am unbiased. So to do that, I would like as many people as possible. I know some are literally unable to do it, but to guarantee my independence politically and as a sovereign state, so that I can do the good work for you and keep peace in the galaxy.
The Reapers also have a statement today.
Oh, okay.
We can take care of this pathetic can if you want. Or Khan, whatever you say
I
it.
think the Khan is dead.
We've actually already dealt with him.
The Khan.
Thank you. But
Cheers, though.
The Khan has choked on a hot dog, apparently.
Oh, that's unfair.
So
when can we expect to see a reduction in the forces Bifco as per the previous arrangement then?
The reduction has already taken place. All of the minerals you gave me were expent on the fleet getting wiped out twice. So don't worry, the fleet is gone. You can all be happy. The fact that the fleet is getting rebuilt is off of the backbone of my brand new worker robot existence. All previous mentions, of course, of the Queen being a lizard are now redundant because the Queen is now a synthetic robot. Thank you very much.
Did she used to be a lizard, though? I heard some rumors.
It matters little what the Queen's personal situation was, all that matters that she's now happy.
Is it also true that your tea is
Order!
Is
Order! Order!
Yes, it
right,
is.
No. So, everybody, I am now going to unpause the game. If you are not Karumba, please head back to your areas. Thank you very, very much, all of you. We will see you at the next resolution.